Welcome to the Captain's Blog with me, Captain Christiana Zamora from blogtrack.net. The Captain's Blog is a podcast where I document my life and sell it like a Star Trek episode. If you like that, check out blogtrack.net where I have stories, pictures, and more. I hope you like the latest subspace transmission. Captain's Blog, Stardate 07122022.9. Today, the crew and I were relocated to Starbase 701, the new work site. As I pulled up in my shuttlecraft, I noticed a number of shipless encampments just outside the perimeter of the starbase. Upon further inspection, I noticed a little girl, about 6 years old, scurrying about the rubble. Seeing the little girl and realizing that this is her life, it broke my heart. Even more so given the fact that the temperature was set to reach 105 degrees Fahrenheit. As I entered the starbase, I could almost taste the stagnant air. The dim lights flickered sporadically. The vibrating hum of an older air conditioner could be heard throughout the building. The hallways are long and have office furniture stored on the side. As I entered our suite, I noticed exposed wiring hanging from the ceiling and cubicles in disrepair. Luckily, I'm situated in a side office, at least for now until they relocate us into a different suite within the starbase in a month. As I settled in, I received a cryptic text message from Captain Leo. To be fair, I'm unable to overcome how you put your wants over the children's needs. I have this problem with my ex. Different needs, same outcome. I was rather unnerved by not knowing what he was talking about, especially given that I had very much hoped that he was going to be the relationship I had been waiting for. I was able to get in touch with him and press him on what precisely he meant. Essentially, he told me that me being trans meant that I was being a bad parent because I was choosing my wants to transition over my kids' needs, which is what he said they needed a father. I was incensed by his argument. We had one conversation and a handful of texts. He makes this big proclamation that I'm being selfish and a bad parent because I'm trans. He knows nothing about me or the kids, nor did he have any evidence to back his claim. I lambasted him and proceeded to block him. After work, I went out to the encampment with some water, bottles, and snacks. I also ended up jump-starting someone's car. I was happy to help. I still felt relatively powerless to make a substantive change to their lives, especially for that little girl, her dog, and her grandma. Though my very job is helping others find resources, I don't want to presume that they will be receptive to being connected to services, and even if they are, it's difficult finding housing solutions for those with low or no income. At this point, I want to build a bit more rapport before engaging more substantively with that family. As I returned to the USS Zamora, home, I sent out a subspace transmission to Captain Eric. I have very mixed feelings about Eric, but he always answers his hails, makes time for me, and provides comfort, even if he is intentionally aggravating at times. He and Captain Alex have helped me process a lot of thoughts lately, especially with regard to being trans. Talking with coworkers, I am also reminded that I can't and don't share all of their experiences that they experience having been born female. Having sex, I've never had to worry about getting pregnant. I haven't had to grapple directly with considering abortion and its effects on my body. I can't give birth or experience menopause. I also wasn't exposed to some of the socialization factors girls face growing up. I can and likely will get my bottom surgery. I present as female, but there's some things that I am not going to be able to directly experience, but via secondhand. And for that, I will always be trans. There are quite a few unique life experiences that someone that is trans goes through. Trans individuals have to grapple with their identity, trying to pass, come out to others, deciding how far they'll go medically. Just so much more. This is a unique experience and lifestyle. I bring insights having been raised as a male and being kind of non-binary biologically due to my pituitary tumor, and having many other shared experiences that other cis females typically experience. In some ways, coming to terms that despite how much I wish I was born female, I am in fact something else. In any case, I am uniquely me and just trying to express that whether it fits any cultural mold or not. Nonetheless, I still believe I have every right to live the way I am, and I believe that my transition has been a net positive. There have been some negative experiences I went through, having committed to being trans. But being trans has had absolutely no negative ramifications for the kids. To be sure, I did go and ask the kids. I asked the kids individually if me being trans had a negative effect on them. All three kids said a resounding no. For me, their opinion of my parenting is the most important. As I told Captain Leo, me transitioning has made me a happier person, and that has resulted in a better relationship between me and the kids. With Michelle having passed away, I played the role of both mom and dad, just like many other single parents do. Still, part of me wishes that Leo and I had worked out. It's hard finding a warm, intelligent partner, especially one that is into a trans individual with kids. For now, I'm trying to shake off the desire for a partner and just trying to stay focused on making a small slice of the galaxy a better place. And this has been the Captain's Log. I hope you enjoyed reading or listening to this. Thank you for joining me.